Hello, fair listener. Welcome and thank you for following our journey on metagaming by Rum Propelled Gaming. Fair warning, sometimes we are not safe for work, and others not safe for real life. Journey forth at your own risk. Now let's dive right back into Tarath through the campaign Alilopolis.
Fucking
Craig.
Craig.
Fucking
You
Craig.
bastard. The hand of fate tosses, the dice rolls, spins, turns. The campaign starts and ends, leaving memories that become stories. Stories flow out into the infinite sea, painting it with legends. Legends wash up on the shores throughout the infinite sea, fading to myth until myths are forgotten. And again, the hand of fate tosses, the dice rolls, spins, turns. Hitherto, we left the adventurers known as the Rum Rollers after they'd rescued Socrates from losing their magics to the Mana Thieves by making a deal with Shandar the dragon and delivering his breaths unto the Socrates, and receiving in turn a flying Adune and a 1% bag of shareholding. With plans to take down the professional necromancy cult, the Rum Rollers take flight to the Lava Tower. To take en route, they meet with the goddess Zenith and god Lono in their draconic forms. The goddess of knowledge informs the Rum Rollers that they should begin their path to ascension at the peninsula of Choi, and warns against facing the PNC at this time. However, they begin in the beginnings of their discussions. The Rum Rollers are reached out to by the Shadow Seekers and strike a deal with them in Ishamel's Infinite Tower. The deal being that Mime, Rarl, and Ciro signed was to not become gods, eliminate the presence of God, and eliminate the rest of the gods' presence in this solar system. Also to help the Shadow Seekers eliminate the PNC. Plan laid out, the Rum Rollers awake once more in the quarters of Adune and agree after a hearty breakfast and finding a note written on a giant grape seed that Lono had written them that he believes in them and they could take the PNC. With their recently acquired holy water cannons as well from Ferris in Socrates, they set forth. The Rum Rollers come across a barrier around the lava tower and the surrounding spiralwood forest, which now appears to be decrepit and decaying. After some investigation, Grandam rushes through to find the barrier to find himself teleported into prison. As he plans his escape, the rest of the Rum Rollers investigate farther, only to have Ciro instigate the giant floating skull to appear in the barrier and swallow the whole crew, including Adune. They find themselves all teleported into prison without Adune or any of their gear. A prison which Grandam had just escaped from into the service tunnels. Attempting to escape themselves, Ciro, Kiro, Rarl, and Kat start a prison riot, killing a guard in the process. And Ciro sees one of the prisoners during this riot flush himself down the commode and decides to follow suit. Nimue and Admiral Mime pop into existence at this point, and Kat poofs out of existence after some more prison breaks attempts. Rarl and Nimue escape via flushing themselves down the commode, greeting Ciro and Grandam at the end of a long poop shoot with the fellow inmate who had flushed himself. Meanwhile, Ciro and the Admiral face the music of the magistrate and the charges brought against them, which they find to be the loss of 2,000 souls from the PNC during their protection of Socrates. They had tested out the water cannons on a entrenched force of 2,000 plus zombies and destroyed them turning them into meat donut, a giant meat donut.
This handball.
The party now well and truly split. Grandam, Ciro, and the Rarlsons and Nimue learn they find themselves in an odd sewer system run by Nobunaga, leader of the nefarious Thieves Guild. They follow Alfred to a tavern, the demon who had flushed himself from prison with them, and berate and punish him on his way to get his way into the tavern. While in the tavern as well, they stumble upon what appears to be Ciro, who had lacked, or rather, had a massive debt accrued against him, as a couple of the thieves in the Thieves Guild decide to take his head while no one was looking, and everybody just found out. On the top side, Ciro and Admiral Mime learn it was the vampires who led the horde of zombies to Socrates that brought these claims against them. And Ciro requests trial by combat, but there is still an issue of that there needs to be a 2,000 worth of soul coins at least wagered to start this combat. The PNC also learned largely does not. Oh, they'd also learned that the PNC does not largely deal in gold. And the court session is adjourned with the defense of the rum rollers committing that they did not commit these acts, and they are permitted to be magically restrained to their ship Adune. During the restrainment, they see an old friend, Pop Tart, seeming to present evidence about other cases before them while they await their next trial. And in between those trials, Pop Tart makes an attempt to come, rather successful so far, anyways, in coming over to greet Ciro and Mime, who he recognizes, and requests that they restore his lover, who had been turned into a soul coin, Moak, and in return he will attempt a distraction for their escape. That is where we left the rum rollers. Let's find out what happens this time. This also is going to be starting off with, since Ciro no longer it has been unalived, we have Victory landing on table, massive table that seems to be only clear because of some of the mundane items on it. Those include coins, books, dice, candles, some paper, and keys, all larger than yourself. Some cards as well. At the edge of the table, it seems to expand out into a never-ending void of starry blackness.
Okay, so the first
So what do
thing
you do?
that she would do, she would walk over to the words on the table and read them like with her finger. Like she would crouch down and just trace her finger across the words as she reads them. Because she's not the smartest in any means.
You
And some of
find
y'all's names are complicated, so she's fully judging y'all as she's reading this. Like, but then she would go to the other part, finish reading that, and she would look around the table, and she would immediately walk over to the coins and just start messing with them a little, like not trying to push them off, but just like looking at them.
Okay. They do appear to be similar to the other items, rather mundane, but as you're approaching them, you realize that there are coins from must be several different kingdoms here because you don't recognize a lot of the faces that are impressed upon them.
She's gonna try to push at least 2 of them off. If she can more.
You're gonna need a strength check.
Just delightful. I got a 10, so
As you're trying to push 2 of them off, you slip on the first one that you're pushing. Your toe kind of catches on it. You fall forward and push the one that's on top of it, having less friction on it apparently, and it slides right off, rolling and spinning out into space, slowly starting to pull you with it. You feel.
Good luck.
feeling the pull, she would attempt to grab a coin and just let it be pulled with her. Like, just latch onto another one.
I'll need another strength check.
Money with me.
A 14.
Oh, that's a good bit better. Yeah. You're able to your fingers slide across it. You're not because you're kind of trying to grab it as it's pulling you and across the top of the surface. But as you get to the edge, you're able to kind of get your hands around it, and it takes up the whole girth of your palms. But you're able to clench with the tips of your fingers as you're sliding off the edge into space, and the darkness takes you.
So she has 2 coins. Great.
Seems like.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, did you say she got 2 coins?
Yeah, she got 2.
Nice.
But she's not on the table.
Yeah, she went with
She's falling in the abyss.
She knocked a coin off, and as she was being pulled by the one she knocked off, she grabbed another one and drug it with her.
Yes, but all 3 items left the table. That's all I want to confirm.
3 items being the purse and the 2 coins.
Yep.
Yes. Is that accurate, Josh? Is that how?
Is
that what happened?
Yes. I don't know if that yep came through or not, but yes.
Okay.
We'll start on the decks of Adune, just to give the other 2 players a moment of bearing here. Frederick Whitmore, I know I haven't said that last name very much, but you find yourself in what looks like to be a small tree-like grotto, with some hammocks up in the tree. But as you kind of glance around more broadly, you realize that this tree seems to be maybe a bit artificial, because there's not only glowing points of bluish orb-like fruit hanging from it that don't quite look like fruit, more like glass. The branches themselves seem to have a combination of wiring intermixed and interwoven in as if growing from it and through it. And Adune greets you in your mind. Frederick!
Hello, Dune.
It's been so long.
It has been. Did I close all those tabs? Hold on, I'm losing my mind. Okay.
Can you see?
I think I closed all the tabs for some reason. That was weird. Hello, yeah, again. Sorry.
I think I got it.
Yes, I can see.
Okay, good.
Why is my
Wait, is
character
that tree in the cum closet?
Yeah,
Oh
we kind
my.
of designated that as the cum closet after the remodeling.
Okay.
The cum tree,
Cum closet got a blow up.
right?
I can't.
Fully
I can't see
seated.
anything.
You shouldn't be able to see anything, Kiro, because you're not inside of Adune right now. You're on her decks,
Makes sense.
where Mime, you find yourself as well, and you realize that Adune had been able to pick you up because you were close enough that she could extend some branches out over. There's a chain that's kind of wrapping over top of herself, grounding her, and that's what you're attached to. And she was able to, while you're still attached to the chain, handcuffed to it, and the handcuffs stop you being able to use magics to remind you, slide you over on the chain onto her decks.
I just like affectionately pat the deck or the railing or whatever's closest to me. Give her a very strong thank you.
You feel it kind of wiggle and nuzzle back to the pet.
Most of us should not be able to see anything, correct?
Correct. You guys are not here.
So I can see Ciro though, right?
You can.
Okay. I'm gonna look over at Ciro. I'm gonna sort of in my brain do like a shrug or a gesture towards Aduna and be like, "So what now, gang?"
That's when you realize you have a torque around your neck, Victory, and
Wait a second. I thought those were all gone.
no, that's the other campaign.
I'm a new person. My character died and get left up. But she would look down at it and pretty much decide it doesn't go with her outfit and it's not cute enough and just rip it off and throw it on the floor somewhere.
Huh.
Like, it's ugly. She
Maybe
wants
it's just
no
gonna-
part with it.
Wait, can Mime see this?
Oh. Frederick can.
Okay.
I'm gonna say after
Also
thinking,
still has his torque.
she would like size up size him up a little bit before walking off and trying to find a mirror. Because she's aware that she was just falling and she wants to make sure she looks okay. Before she talks to anybody, that's priority number one. Which,
You
let me
wanna-
give y'all a little reference for what she's what her little get up kind of is currently.
You want to fill?
That would be kind of what she's got on, how her hair is. There would be a bunch of gold jewelry, and like she looks almost gilded because she has gold tattoos lining her body under all of the lace.
Cool.
You wanna fill Victoria in on what or Frederick looks like?
I'm working on that right now. Give me a second. I'll upload a picture here soon.
Oh, I was figuring more too. You would be at least able to. Otherwise, I can fill in some too for you, just verbally.
I'm just trying to get everything back because my last Hero Forge is like outdated. So
I'll just continue my little description of her, give y'all a little more detail. But she looks almost angelic, even though you can like looking at her, you can tell, you can tell she's human, and she's very like composed with herself, prim and proper. Like her nails are done, her hair's in an updo. Nothing is out of place on her ever. It seems, and you see like just a regular like rapier on her waist.
In Victory, you would feel a presence, kind of like knocking on the door of your mind, politely.
She would acknowledge it. She would see whatever is going on. She would feed into it.
Hello, I am Adune. I am the ship you walk upon.
A living ship. That's a new one for me. But hi, I'm Victory. Don't know why I'm here or how I'm here, how I got here. Last I remember, I was going to one of my gigs to, get a little coin. But I'm here now, so I might as well go with it. I don't see any way back. That's obvious to me. Even where I just was, it didn't seem like there was any way for me to go back. So I'm just gonna go with it.
Seems like you're looking for something, though. Can I help with that?
And is there a mirror anywhere in here? I know I was
Oh.
just following, so I
I
just
can
got to make sure, like.
acquire one out of our stores. Just one moment, and then you see the deck clatter, like bend and fold, and a hand comes up out of the floor, forming out of the floorboards and holding a mirror just in front of her for her.
She would
Here
just
you
touch
are.
her. She would just touch herself up in the mirror, just make sure she looks to her standards.
There's
Thank
any
you, but a hand coming through the floorboards is a new one for me. Still, that's a little. That's gonna take a little bit of getting used to.
Well, I have another form, but we're trying to be a little cool. Uh,
Like
uh,
discreet.
yeah, that's the word. Right now, we're kind of imprisoned.
What? Huh? And she
Yeah.
would bat her lashes a little bit.
This is probably the floorboards too ticking would have given the wizard note, and Aduna would probably have alerted you guys that there was a couple.
There's enough people playing on this side that I don't feel the need to play two characters. So I'll just poke my head out. Wearing a tinfoil hat. You see a blonde wizard with a pointy tinfoil hat and a beard. Just go shh, and then hide again.
No, that's he. I can tell he's definitely a character, but being discreet really isn't my forte. Like, how vital is it that I stay quiet? I'm a
Pop
drag
out
queen,
again. Shh.
so being
Go back.
quiet isn't really in my wheelhouse ever.
You look across then over to the giant Goliath, who
Oh,
is
Goliath is interesting because Victory's like maybe touching 5 foot, maybe, but she has heels on, so she would be like 5'2", maybe.
Frederick is 7'10". He has a you can tell by looking at him that he has a bunch of scars. Like, well, I guess he has a scar on his face, and he's has a severely broken nose, or like a repetitively broken nose. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And he's missing a pinky on his right finger or right hand.
Well, what else is going on with you? And
I don't
you
know.
can tell she's smiling at you, but you can tell like she's still a little wary. Like it almost seems insincere, but it's more for like her protection than anything.
I don't know. I just kind of dropped back in. I think. Where have I been?
existing.
Existing.
Yeah. It feels like I actually haven't read this description in a while for people those of you that had stopped existing for a while, but it felt like darkness had covered you, and time begins not to exist yet move infinitely fast, and you feel your body start to lose weight and float effortlessly in no particular direction in a void of nothingness. Once wishes and will all drifting away, only feeling persistence. Only one feeling persists. You are all things because you are nothing. There is no movement, but everything, including you, moves infinitely fast, knowing all things and nothing. All, and you have all things, but hold nothing. And then when you came back, it was like colors and lights streaking across your vision, a persistent bump spurs to life within, and a physical weight, that of time. And as you feel yourself coming into being, you realize there is a you, a clear desire, a dream, a determination pulls you forward towards it, growing and changing evermore. You flow out into the evolving you at a solid chug, 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 with your vision clear on the scene that you're taking in now, and the feeling of having stood right as a wave crested and splashed across you. leaving your body in a tingling, heady buzz of a high set state.
By golly, this sounds like coming down off of a trip.
I also have a question about a spell, real quick.
The camera
Just-
just zooms out, and we're all just like high.
Can I
Sorry.
use because the spell sending says you can send a short message to someone you have met or described to you. If I have their name, would I be able to send that message or no?
Yes.
Okay.
As long as it's their true name that they gave you.
Well, assuming that their true name was written on the paper, she's gonna send a little message to the name that piqued her interest the most, which would have honestly, she probably would have got a kick at Rarlson and Bros. That would have probably been the one she kind of remembers the most. So I'm gonna cast sending, and she's just gonna say like, "Your name was on this paper. Can you tell me like why we're in prison? Like I don't know what's going on."
I don't know if you'd get a response actually right now because things are about to get real heated. There's going to probably be like a bounce back message that's going to be like, incoming message on hold until.
I think that, or it's just the sounds of a bar fight and me screaming. What? Who is this? I don't talk to the captain.
Matt, is it bad that both your characters in my mind are both in the bad campaign?
Me?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, accurate, like morals wise, accurate, but
Because I was like, oh yeah, Rawson's in the good campaign.
Yeah. He's it's less good evil with me and more order chaos.
I remember the sex candles.
Let's see here.
I might still
Yeah,
have
this is all
sex
going on through the torque. The only thing you hear from Grand Dam is basically the usual like synth music that's usually filling his mind has turned to Motorhead.
So
spades.
You would hear this, I wouldn't because I ripped my torque off, and so I can only hear Auroral's perspective. You can hear whatever's going on.
Because I also Rarl does not hold a torque.
Because I use the spell to communicate directly with you.
Yeah, so you basically get a voice like an audio back of like a bar fight going on in the background with music, and then me responding with, "Oh, nice to meet you. Busy right now. If you're on the ship, try to find the captain. She knows what's what. She looks like I can't send a mental image. She looks like a captain." And then what? Fuck you, dude.
Done it.
Is it bad that when you say music, the song I'm picturing based on the given circumstances is "Heads Will Roll"?
That's me.
Captain. I thought the ship piloted itself. Why would it need a captain? I'm confused.
The admiral, I guess, is the technical
But
term.
Victory would relay this message to the very tall person standing next to her. And then she would start prodding you with questions like, "How long have you been like with this crew? Can you tell me anything like what do you know?" That's pretty much what she's saying.
I've been with this crew for at least in game time is weird.
It's like a. When did you join actually? For this one,
was it? I joined after the evil one.
It was right at the gates of Gargant.
Yes.
Yeah, because you were a prisoner there. In-game time, probably about a year. Since then has passed. Maybe
about a year, but I've probably not been here in like the last 2 months.
Yeah. Yes.
I've kind of just like, I don't know.
Been in limbo?
Yeah. A lot probably has changed. I don't know. People might be dead.
Well, I mean, through my little spell that I just cast, I got told to go find that the captain, the admiral. So you want to come with me so we can get caught up, or
Where
what,
are,
like?
where are we exactly? This doesn't look like the ship I remember.
They're on the deck. The admiral is Adune chimes in with both of your minds, but you probably want to just poke your head out the door a second and maybe whisper if you're not going to use your torques.
What?
And
I mean, I guess I could talk through the torque. Hey, where are
I'm
you
gonna
from? No, Frederick is much more. Sorry, I'm too much of Warren to not to do. Guys, where you at? I mean, I guess I get static back, and it sounds like no one else has a fucking torque anymore.
No, everybody still had a torque in this campaign for the most part.
Yep.
Who had a cell phone? Someone had a cell phone. I remember that vividly.
Yeah, that was Vamira in the evil campaign had one. She brought it over.
Yeah. Thing of inspiration right there.
Adune, you look different. Did you get a haircut?
Yeah. Well, and then she forms a full body out of the like grows it out of the wall, out of some limbs, and the wall itself seems to be not more alive than you remember, as well as some of the ship itself. Yeah, I've gotten a few upgrades actually. There was a point where now I can see myself finally. It's quite dreary here though. I can show you kind of a picture what's around in your mind, and that's where I'm gonna shift the image or for everyone. I think everyone should be able to see the map at least. But
So
yeah.
I see that, and I gesture towards Victory, and I go,
Yeah.
like that. That's new.
But Victory would still be kind of shaken by seeing a body emerge from the wall, and like Adune would be able to tell Victory almost screamed, but remembered she's supposed to be quiet. So she shut up. But
what does the body look like?
It looks kind of like a small tree ant in its like material, but it is still 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head and a body.
So like Groot in like an admiral uniform?
Yeah, not an admiral uniform, but yeah, kind of Groot like.
All right, interesting.
Should be wearing a sailor's uniform with a little hat.
Just he should be he should Donald Duck. Just a shirt and
Nope.
Where's the golden plate?
Oh, that's a great question. I think the admiral still has one, Admiral Mime.
Do I have golden plate?
I don't recall, to be honest. I believe it was the admiral that had it last, though. Right now, though, I think it No, wait. When was the last time we even used that? Wow.
Wait, what if I? Probably the last time I played, because I remember using it.
Yeah.
Mime? I
Is that
remember
in your
using. I remember using it because I failed to use it because my dexterity sucks.
I'm hearing golden plate, but I feel like this is the teleporting plate.
Yes.
Yeah, the one you spin. It was a gold plate. Am I wrong?
There were
It's not
2 of them.
gold.
Oh, the teleport. Yeah, the teleport to the ship plate.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm probably holding
Yeah,
one
a
of
minute.
them. The other one should be because we had left it on a cliff the first time we left Socrates before we went to go do the Dragon's Breath side quest.
I think Cat normally holds it, right?
Yeah.
You just said made any sense in my brain.
Yeah, plate of protection.
See, that sounds like a Frederick thing.
Sorry, my carbon monoxide detector was beeping, and I had to go make sure that it was just battery
Oh,
issues.
Sick.
Yeah, that one's important.
Always something with you.
So it looks like I have it.
Josh, interesting question.
And the other one's on a Dune.
If I flick torque, what would happen?
Wouldn't you just go to the table?
That's not how I remember the torques working.
Isn't that in the evil campaign for that specific one? Because the torques were.
We could do it on either campaign.
No, that was the evil one, and it was specifically kind of like updated because it was bringing you guys back to like your last point, like where you'd gotten into the last point of hell, but then it was kind of left to the wayside after everybody got the new charm, the poop symbol, to go into the pocket rocket.
Again, not sure I know what you just said.
But hearing Adune mention the Admiral, Victory would perk up and be like, I was just told to go talk to that person by, I think their name was Rarlson. I used to spell to contact them. So then I was told to go talk to the Admiral. And I'll have my questions answered. So could you direct me that way at all? Or
You're reaching out with your torque there, Frederick, to the Admiral? That'd be Mime.
Oh. I don't know that.
Yeah, she's yeah, that's true. You wouldn't know that she's the Admiral now.
Yes, she got promoted.
It was decided by a vote.
Yep.
Yeah, she's the boss.
Well, this is kind of her ship, or
Yeah, she's the boss.
She was the captain, but now she's the Admiral.
The ship is a person, so that's not wrong.
but could you point either of us in that direction so I can figure out what's going on?
Hearing you guys not sure who you're talking about, I'll poke my head back outside. The Admiral is Mime, Captain Mime. She's outside. Just be really fucking quiet. Shh.
Captain Mime, I say through the torque.
Directed towards Mime.
Do I still have a torque? Why am I so confused about this? I feel like I've been incepted.
Well, you have, I think, because it's the evil campaign, you guys took it all off. And there was one point when you guys met all in the tower that you took your torques off for the meeting.
I thought...
Were we wearing them?
One of the arrhythmic veracities, Franklin was very adamant about everyone needs to take their torques off. And I thought that was across all the campaign.
Franklin asked everyone to take them off during the meeting where we all met up together. He explained what they were. They're basically like can be used as a listening device for
it's a spying.
Whichever god.
Yeah.
But it has most people in the good campaign have not taken them off.
Well, seeing
because the god of deception is seemingly less chill than
Alalopolis.
Yeah, the god of good.
Seeing
Josh, check your message.
I feel like Mime would have kept their torque then. Okay, so then
well, seeing Frederick try to talk through his, Victory's gonna like. From Adune and Frederick's perspective, it is surprising how fast Victory can sprint in heels. But you would see her like full on sprint back to her torque, and she wouldn't put it back on, but she would hold it.
Poke my head out. Just be careful. You're signing up for a contract by wearing that. I poke my head back out again.
I'm not putting it on. I'm just gonna hold it.
I throw the contract on the ground.
Victory would walk over and examine it and bring it over to Frederick and attempt to hold it where they can both read it, given how tall he is compared to her.
Read what?
It's a contract for something.
Oh, he's being metaphorical. It's a metaphorical contract.
Pop out. No, it's not.
It's like a term. It's like the term of service. You don't read that shit.
Pops in. You should. This is why we're here. Pops out.
I would like to think it's not always Frederick. Wait, is it Frederick?
This person you're talking to?
No, Is it Ralston that keeps popping in? Because I would like to think.
No, this is me. Me,
Oh.
the person.
Oh,
I've
yeah,
wormed my way into the game. Now I'm
Yeah,
an
that's
NPC.
one thing
Great.
you've missed very much from from only playing at the Eurythmic Veracities. You may kind of remember that Matt's characters killed Matt Nykamp, you know, like during the Eurythmic Veracity. Like Fred, the
Like
the
Fred
turtle.
Bear?
Franklin.
Huh?
Franklin.
Like Franklin killed Matt Nykamp's corpse
I
during.
pulled a whoopsie. I pulled
Yeah.
I pulled a meta.
Yeah. And then took his corpse, which is an inanimate object, into a bag of holding into the good campaign.
Yep.
And
And then revived myself.
when he spawned in, we listened to like a 40-minute list of spells.
Yeah. It was a lot, but that's done now. This person is just intended in this game to be there for questions. So I don't, unless there's like no one to play. If there's one person here, like last time.
But Victory would read the contract, but everybody around can tell she has no clue what it means. And I'm being for real, her intelligence is literally an 8. So
Oh sweet dear. Oh sweet
she
baby.
doesn't know what's going on.
Oh no.
She read it, but she doesn't know what a word on it means. And then she's just going to
Smarter
hand
than
it off.
Ezra. Smarter than Ezra.
So now that you've established, though, that you do have a torque, Admiral, are you responding?
Yeah. I'll just very quietly sort of say hello.
Hello. Where are we? What's going on?
Yeah, I guess the correct phrase would be dropped in. So, and I contacted somebody whose name was on a list that I saw. It was Rarl, and he told me to talk to you.
You're yelling at Frederick's neck right now, which is like 4
No,
feet above you.
she picked up her torque.
Oh, I missed that.
She's not wearing it, but it's in her hand. She's just holding it next to her head.
Do you have to wear it for it to activate?
Just be touching. It seems like.
It's more
Because
like
when he started talking into it, I was so tempted to just be like, Victory like reaches up and just place one single finger on the torque, but I was like, she probably can't reach up 2 feet. So I'm like over 2.5 feet. So she's just gonna run and go get hers. But can you tell us? I mean, Adune said we were in prison, and that's really not my kind of vibe. So can you explain a little more?
Chimes in just to tell you, they appear to be new rum rollers. They have, well, the one is Frederick.
Yes. Welcome back, Frederick. Hello, newcomer. Yes, we have been found ourselves, and I also have found myself in the situation. Did not make the choices to be here. However, we are here. We are now being tried in court. They are accusing us of stealing 2,000 soul coins. I believe we made a very good defense for ourselves.
Yes, we did, Admiral.
Okay. Frederick stops you and goes, "Did we?"
No.
Yes.
Kiro matter of factly says no.
All right.
But like over the table, 100%.
Victory.
We would like to be found innocent of any and all charges being brought against us. Is the end game. I mean, I don't have soul coins, right? So I didn't take soul coins from anybody. I don't have soul coins in my possession. So, no, we didn't.
Are they charging us as a group or as individuals?
As a group.
Victory being the little slow person she is, she would have just chimed in and been like, "Well, I grabbed 2 coins off the table. Is that I was just showing? Is that helpful at all?"
No. Unfortunately, gold doesn't work with these people. They specifically want soul coins.
Well, I mean, the coins I grabbed have faces on them, so I don't
Human
know.
sacrifices are what they are interested in.
2 pieces of gold and 1 piece of silver. That'll help. Why is Frederick so poor?
Oh, again, so we have all kinds of income due to deal we made with the Red Dragon. We'll have to fill you in about that, Frederick. But we are flush with cash. So if they would just take a standard offering of money, that would be great. But they don't. They want human sacrifices. So if we don't produce 2,000 human sacrifices, they intend to keep us here. I'm not really sure what the end game is. We're just not allowed to leave.
What is the definition of human sacrifice?
As you
living.
Vic's eyes would just flick over to you, like just she's sitting there side eyeing you at the word human sacrifice.
I mean, that's a good point. They don't have to be.
Don't let it be me.
They could be likely orcs would work, or living creatures of some sort. They didn't give me a precise definition. These are educated guesses.
Well, details matter.
Yeah, no, you're right.
All you need to know is they're cowards and won't even stand on combat.
Well, do they count as sacrifices?
I would love it if they were.
I mean, if they want sacrifice, they want sacrifice to something, right? Which means they believe in it, which means they would be the perfect sacrifice.
I agree with you.
I make a religion check.
Can I buy pot from you?
Classic.
What'd you roll?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was making a joke, but I'll roll for actual religion.
If you want, yeah.
Can I help? Attempts. It's a victory with attempt to help on something.
Natural 20, baby. Yeah, that's
Never
one way to
mind.
start it off.
First roll back, baby.
You're pretty sure that would not fly with them. It would only increase your debt, as they are part of the faction that would be like, yeah, just increasing your debt to the faction, because you're presuming, because you don't know exactly what went down, but the souls that are missing from the other group were relinquished one way or the other, whether, since Mime said there weren't soul coins involved, you're assuming that it had to be the death of other individuals which had souls, and if you just removed more souls from their grasps, then it would only increase your debt.
Oh yeah, by the way, I guess a really critical piece of information you might not have picked up on is this is the PNC. So you remember that time where we kind of lied and said we were in the PNC and we were the Wish faction? Yeah, these guys are real skeptical of our claim and now are accusing us of stealing from the PNC at large. So we're like in PNC headquarters. So we are detained right now.
One last thing
that's important to know.
I remember is that we got tricked into a contract by Big Daddy.
Yeah, there's been a lot of scrutiny about that contract.
Oh, and also, to answer your question, I don't have weed, but I do have a block of incense.
Take it.
So what you're saying is we probably should. Well, I'm not associated with you guys to them at this point, am I?
Weren't you there when the PNC Wish faction was a thing?
Wearing a torque.
I don't remember. I'm having trouble separating war and Frederick's memory.
At the time, if this helps jog it, I kind of do remember you being there for some of it, because you guys made it to the top of the lava tower, it was called at the time, and that's when you ran into the PNC for the first time, and it was the giant skeleton at the top of the lava tower that your the rum rollers had kind of tricked into believing they were part of the PNC already, or trying to be part of the PNC. That was their application. Yeah. Yep. And that's how you guys got into that contract with them, because instead of fighting the big guy, you just turned into the fact and was like, yeah, we summoned you. We wanted to join.
It was a bad time. It was a bad.
We need to stop doing that. We need to stop getting into fights and then halfway through deciding we don't want to fight and then end up fighting anyway. That needs to stop.
Speaking of which, if you guys want to mull over what you're doing up there, we can go down into the sewers.
Yeah, the only thing I was gonna do is start praying.
Okay.
While meditating.
Praying for what?
Victory has completely disengaged from this conversation and is sitting in a chair somewhere in a dune, filing her nails.
If you would give me a religion check, Ciro.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, god damn it.
Was it fun?
No. That's 6.
Oh.
Not my best stat there.
Yeah,
it's an intelligence thing. Like, yeah.
You reach out and you feel almost nothing in return at first. There's a faint like, huh? But then it kind of dwindles from there.
Yeah, he'll keep that up for a minute.
All right.
You're kind of
down,
and the phone disconnects as soon as he picks up.
No, you got the wrong number. Click. So down in the sewers, we have the Rarls, Nimue, a dead Ciro, and Grandam.
With heads will roll playing in the background.
Yeah, didn't we're about to roll initiative?
Yeah, Grandam has ripped a table leg off and cast Shillelagh on it. It is go time.
Cast Shillelagh on it.
Man.
Yes.
What a great sentence.
What are the rules? Because like I know what I would have done as soon as we realized we were in combat. Can I do the same thing Grandam did, or do I have to wait for initiative? Like, what are the rules surrounding that?
You have a second to react because they said
we're initiating, so I think we can decide when we initiate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, because they were like, no, this is a safe zone. He had a bounty on his head.
It wasn't a safe zone for him. Fuck you.
Don't even think about it. We don't. Is kind of what their reaction was last time.
Let's see here.
Fight.
Remember, guys, we gotta save the captain. We're doing it.
Oh, is the captain the only one in jail?
Ciro, the captain, and basically anyone who teleports in.
And a dune.
And all your guys' shit.
Yeah, and our shit.
So, if they had time to get out the word that this is a safe zone, and that
time to tear off legs,
bounties were allowed to still be collected in safe zones, I don't think Nimue would attack until the party attacked and there's no going back.
No,
so I guess she'll just ready her action.
What kind of sense does that make? What kind of scum of the earth safe zone allows bounties to be collected? Fuck that. They can't be trusted if that's how it is.
The barkeep.
Seems like an autocracy. Safe for everyone, but
the barkeep behind the counter just says, son of a bitch, it's happened again. And he just runs back to the back room and closes the door.
I was going to go for him.
Nimue is very much on the fence. Because she
Well,
doesn't know
Grand
like
Dam's
who.
not,
I just had a realization with something Josh said, but it'll wait.
Like she wants to attack,
what?
but if we're relying on this place to help us, she doesn't want to go against the rules of this place.
Yeah, no, Grand
That's
Dam
why
doesn't
she's
have that
hesitant.
kind of self-control. 6th level insect plague. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me. Are you? We'll need initiative right after that.
Yeah, cool. Where's the head?
It's at the green lady up top.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Let's see. What's the
hit the
AOE
entire
on
fucking
insect
room.
plague?
Oh god, it's a big.
Uh,
The
20
whole
feet.
realm. Oh, 20 feet.
Yep. So
So
if I put
Radius
the
or
center,
diameter?
that's a good question.
so
Radius.
question:
40 feet.
some of the party is in a bar.
Centered on this location, I'm guessing. So
Yeah, half the party is
Yeah.
in a bar in the sewers, and me, you, Ciro, and Mime are at the top.
Yeah, as
looks
they're
So
explaining,
we're in the courtroom. They're in the bar.
as they're explaining what's going on, Grand Dam is going to rip a table leg off, stand on top of the 3-legged table.
Hey, we're in a
Oh
courtroom.
God!
Not to
Huh?
wait. Me, I'm in a courtroom trying to convince people to let us go.
yes.
Can I use
Yes.
Can you use what?
magic?
You can currently.
Yeah, until they lock me and you up, and then we
Well,
can.
what's your class?
I'm a paladin.
If you
Oh, well, I guess he teleported in with his stuff and it didn't get taken yet.
correct.
And
That's sexy.
we've been
Rick
communicating.
just dipped out, by the way. So for
Yeah.
and
future reference.
So I'm guessing we were filled in before I got here. That we were in a courtroom, right?
Yeah, that's what we were pretty much just going over. And it's that we're in a courtroom. We owe these people money
So
just through like association.
I can cast a spell.
Me and you can, as long as we're not like handcuffed to a dune. Like
And just
Mime
to
is, then
clarify,
we can
there's
use
no one
magic.
else in there with you right now besides your allies.
No, I feel like insect plague is a little bit of a stretch. We're going to begin combat by climbing on top of this table and then doing a running jump shillelagh strike on this bitch.
Wait, no, hold on. We're in court.
Like,
Like-
I'll send you a message and catch you up, so that way they can do this whole combat situation.
All right.
So better read.
Let's see here. Shillelagh is rolls off my spell modifier. What level? What does Shillelagh look like at this level now?
Looks like a stick.
Well, thank you.
Welcome.
Accurate.
Magical, if it isn't already, this spell it doesn't like do like 48 or something crazy like that at this level. All right, fair enough.
I said, geez, I didn't know that.
Most of them will scale up.
Yeah,
That's
most
cool.
cantrips scale, so I'm looking to make sure that it does or not, and it doesn't look like it does. Unless this is the, would I just be better off using a regular cantrip? I might be.
You'd be better off just using a regular fucking stick. That's what I was expecting.
Oh, this makes sense. It is basically you would want to layer shillelagh with like a booming blade or something like that. This essentially just gives you a magic stick to hit people with, and then you
swings out, and I can swing it with wisdom.
Yeah, and then you can scale using
It
other.
makes my stick a D12.
Is yours better? Do I have the wrong version?
What level are you?
I'm level 14.
Yeah, it should be D12.
Verify if you're using 25 or 14.
I also have it as a cantrip. It might be the cantrip bonus.
It's a cantrip.
No, but like
I
2025.
I have the legacy version here. It looks like.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
Yeah, the Shillelagh 2025 upgrades as you go, but
That's good. That's one of the reasons why I never used Shillelagh, because it never did that before.
Yeah, it's a D. Yeah, it's a D12 now. Cool. I'm fine with that.
Go ham.
Actions. Shillelagh. See here, it's off my wisdom plus my proficiency.
Bless you.
29 to hit.
Thank you.
Oh, that'll hit.
$15.
Still standing. Looks like it. Even if it was a conk on the head, they were able to kind of just shift their head out the way, so you're hitting them on like the arm or something. They're pretty
That's
dexterous.
fine.
Initiatives.
$18.
Oh, I needed to select my token. Oh, it applied. Good. Okay.
Roll.
Sure.
17.
17. I rolled really poorly.
No, it's not
Not as bad as me.
I rolled a 3.
Well, it's rural, so you have like plus 17 or something ridiculous.
Plus 14.
14.
So as you smack them on the with your shillelagh, she kind of just turns her head to her compatriot, gives him the side eye, and he whips back his hood, and you see he's got no eyes and no nose and no ears, and he just starts screaming like with this all guttural like death scream. And for a second turns incorporeal and floats over to you before taking corporeal form again, and reaches out a hand while still screaming at you. Oh, that probably was not going to hit. A 10. Yeah, no.
Miss. The Grand Dam's AC is not great. I should probably cast spells to like improve that. AC 15 is not rocking a whole lot.
Okay. And must be saving throw. Saving throws usually enact with a spell, right? Even if they don't hit? No, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, never mind.
It's it's normally either a saving throw or
very few
I'm gonna
spells.
no, it's not.
Both.
No, it's
if
not
it's
an
a
automatic
scream,
hit.
then I probably still have to like roll something. But if it's a fear effect, I'm immune.
Not a fear effect.
Guys, in like if it makes me frightened, I'm immune to frightened.
No, not that. Constitution saving throw is what it would be.
Yeah, if it's just like one or the other, like I don't. Okay, so what's the scenario? Is this the
But
scream
I don't think it's
the touch?
No, this is the touch that was coming for you
Yeah,
that myth,
okay,
so you're able to dodge it and everything. I was reading through a bunch of other stuff, so I apologize. And then it would be your turn.
Hell yeah. We're going to wild shape. And we're going to become a. Let's see here. I think I'll keep it simple, stupid, and go brown bear. what's the fucking that's called? Why can I not remember my own thing? Broken mirror. There we go. All right. Going to spend 12 points to buff my bear form, and also then another 3 to take the arms of badness. Both the creatures near me need to make a actually hold on. So yeah, I'm going to use my main action to wild shape, and then I'm going to use a bonus action to have the weird tentacles that are growing from my bear body to reach out and try and grapple these two. They need to make a strength saving throw against my wisdom DC.
Not an acrobatics?
I suppose acrobatics could also make sense.
They be thieves. They be nimble.
What's the typical thing for acrobatics, or for not acrobatics, but for I'm pretty sure it's usually athletics that you make against grappling.
It's
Contested
athletics or acrobatics. I was under the impression. Not that it matters too much. They both got 9.
Okay, cool. Yeah, they are both grabbed by tentacles, and done anything to make them afraid. I don't think I have. Yeah, no, I don't have anything to make them frightened right now. I removed that from just being ugly. That's Grandam's turn. I gotta
At the
build my bear form.
end of your turn, the screaming individual who was the one that relieved Ciro of his life before setting his head in front of his compatriot, turns to Ciro's corpse and his scream on it, and you can see it kind of echo through the air, and okay, so that's why this is why I was reading so much for this guy. It's a reaction, weirdly enough, that he summons like these 2 spectral forms. I'm going to bring him up here now too, from his corpse.
Jeez.
Cat, move your foot.
Echo Knight.
Scream Thief. It is Grarl's turn if you're done with yours, though, Grandam. I think you said.
I am done.
Eyes wide, taking a hold of the situations. I'm gonna first order my siblings to scramble over the bar to take cover. So that they are not targeted. Let me see. Who is all? That's Grandam. Where can you ping the enemies? I can't really determine which ones are allies.
And those ghost guys are from the screamy, dark-haired guy?
Yep. Which is this one.
And are they ghosts? What are they?
Yeah, they're kind of like they look like spirits that had rose out of his corpse.
Vectors.
Out of Ciro's corpse.
Correct.
Okay.
Can I make some sort of a check to try and determine which of these individuals is the leader? And or like, so one of them appears to be some sort of cleric. What are the other classes? Like,
You mean
what
like
are
the rest
their...
of the people in the bar, or because the rest of
Like
the people in the bar, just for your reference, look to be moving away, is what they would
Is
be
it
doing.
it's just the one guy who's in the
There's
fight?
two. There's this girl, and then there's this guy.
So between the two of them, can I make a investigation roll to get more information about, are they holding a sword? Are they holding a symbol? What are they doing? Like
So quick
a
insight check,
description.
basically? Or do you
Yeah,
want...
I want a description of like what do they look like? Does one appear to be a magic user? Does one appear to be...
Neither of them appear to be specific magic users, but like I said, the one guy that has so far attacked Grandam seems to have some sort of ephemeral nature, like he kind of floated over there, as well that he summoned these two specters. But otherwise, they seem like like a martial class of some sort. As it's not super apparent where the weapons are with the second person either. They just seemed almost potentially even unarmed if you were just looking at them.
Okay, I'm gonna jump up and run around, and I'm going to attempt to grapple and essentially take this lady captive.
I've already got her grabbed.
Oh,
Yep.
You have her grabbed? She's the one who killed him? Okay. Then in that case, I'll run forward to this guy. Bless you. Do I have... I don't want to accidentally fucking kill this dude because I can. Okay, cool. I'll make an attack on him. If he's using an arcane focus or some sort of weapon using to like summon these creatures or whatever, I'm gonna attempt to hit him and then use a martial adept to disarm him.
Didn't quite seem like it. It, like I said, seemed like he summoned him with his scream.
Creepy. Okay. Then I'm just gonna beat this dude down and make it quick. With the intent to not murder him. I'm trying to knock him out. Do I get advantage from
The grapple?
No, not to grapple, to hit.
No,
do I get advantage for being across from Grandam? And pinging, I don't know what you call that.
I'm pretty sure you get advantage from him being grappled.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh,
oops.
Okay. Cool. That
I
kicks
didn't
off
mean
a whole
to
bunch of
put
stuff.
that in the chat.
Yeah, one of the main
Sorry.
things like
it's sad.
that I built this class to be is like a central like group tank. Like,
cool. All right, then I'm gonna go off on this dude. So I have the Elven Accuracy feat and the Savage Attacker feat. So the Elven Accuracy, when I have advantage on attack roll, instead of using one of these modifiers, I can re-roll one of the dice. So basically, I get to roll 3d20 to attack. So
you choose after you roll the first two which one you want to re-roll, and then you keep that roll, those two rolls, right? So like the second roll.
So
you
I
17, and you can keep the 17.
Yeah,
right.
So I'll keep the 17. I was fishing for a crit.
I see.
But my attack is plus 11 So 17 plus 11 is 29, 28.
How afraid would you be if I said that didn't hit? It does hit.
28. I'd be shocked.
It hits.
Okay. Cool. So I will roll my damage on this non-lethal attack. Yep. But I will, of course, trigger my savage attacker. Once per turn, when I roll damage for a melee, I can re-roll and use either total. So I will roll that damage again, and I will pick the bigger number.
Roll that back.
Cool.
So 46.
So 46. That's my first attack. On my second attack, I'm going to do it again, except I don't get a the reroll. Okay, 25 to hit.
Should also,
And
let's see here. Grand Dam is currently large.
then 51. So a total of a fuck ton of damage. 97.
Josh.
Yeah.
This is why I don't want to hit people.
What Grand Dam?
Grand Dam is currently large.
I heard you say that.
Yeah.
I can't. Does he go down? Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
What was the total again? 90.
97.
He does not. You feel your claws raking through him, and you feel most of his essence draining away as you're ripping him apart like this. But he still is hanging on to life. Because
I speak to him.
When I say raking through him, it's not like flesh when you feel your contact with him.
But he's taking damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I speak to him. I say, my friends will not be so kind as to not kill you. Please surrender. That's it.
He looks to his compatriot, who had kind of initiated the thing, whose turn it is, and oh, okay. I should have read that part before, huh? Oh well. Oh, okay. It doesn't matter too much, anyways. They're gonna struggle in Grand Dam's grasp a little bit to try and escape, which I believe is the strength check now, regardless. 17.
Versus his spell save DC. Let me check. I believe it'll pass, but no, my save DC is 18.
Ooh, just then. Squirming almost out, but not quite being able to get out with that. Doing her best, it seems like, for the most part. She then throws her hands up and goes, "Fine, you can have the bounty. You just have to go to the barkeep and take this head here. We're out. This is above our pay grade. So he's only worth like, I don't know, 100 soul coin to the right bidder."
What's
and does not try to attack anymore, and is like, you can see the other person's backing down, and the two specters that are floating over Ciro's body, sorry, are kind of just floating there, kind of like swirling around each other. It would be your turn, Nimue.
And everyone has kind of all the enemies have stood down?
They seem to be. You're looking to your compatriots now to see though if they're taking the stand down.
I mean, I'm always amenable to taking money over taking lives. And she kind of warily approaches.
Nice.
Is Grandam though?
It's currently not Grandam's turn.
Okay. So
Grandam is still holding on to them and snarling like a big tentacle bear.
Yep.
Is that where you're going? With your
I
turn,
will.
then?
Can I hold my action?
Yes, you absolutely may.
Okay, I will do that.
Because
What do
Grandam's not in a
you-
position to negotiate. Grandam's in a position to hold on to them and fuck them up.
What action are you holding though?
Casting Shillelagh and also my symbiotic entity. Well, I guess symbiotic entity is the action. Shillelagh is bonus action.
On
Myself.
and
Well, symbiotic entity on myself. Shillelagh on my staff.
okay, so those are just you're getting ready to buff yourself, not
Yes.
And what is the trigger? When will that happen? Because the reaction or these held actions would actually happen on an enemy's turn technically, if something happens. That's how you.
If they continue violence.
Okay. If violence is continued. Okay.
If they continue violence.
Specifically.
Yes.
Okay. So if your compatriots do stuff, you're not going to stop them. Okay.
Yeah, but her intention with her tone and her body language was telling everyone, like asking, she'll stand down if anyone else stands down and walk away with the money.
They seem to be standing down as it's the Scream Thief's turn. It kind of even gets a little bit more corporeal in your grasp there, Grandam, for a second.
What's Grandam's
And it's your turn.
All this. Well, it's my turn.
It is.
Yeah. Grandam, they need to make wisdom saves. Difficulty of my spellcasting DC. Or become frightened by my horde form, because they can see me.
They seem uncaring about your form.
Okay, so they're immune to frightened.
Immune.
Very cool. That's just a passive thing, though. I'm going to use this because I never get to use this. They need to now make a wisdom save as Grandam reaches a paw and it seems to reach between the barriers of reality, and he pulls back what I can only describe as a writhing mass of unknowableness and holds it up for them to see.
15 for the Scream Thief and a 5 for the Master Thief.
Right, 66. Let's go. 24 psychic damage.
What are you doing with it? Just holding it?
It is my Druid of the Broken Mirror capstone. The Druid reaches into the depths of the void, drawing forth the primordial chaos. All creatures who can sense the Druid's presence must make a will to power save. DC of the Druid's spell save DC. I should probably add a range increment to that.
Probably.
On a failure, they become frightened of the Druid and take 66 psychic damage. Well, they're immune to the frightened part, but not the psychic damage part, hopefully.
No, definitely not. I'm just checking what it. Okay. So the Scream Thief and the specters, poof, out of existence. They seem to just disapparate. They don't exist. They turn into smoke.
Just
And you're assuming they die. But the lady screams in your grasp still, the Master Thief. She's like, Jesus! Fuck! We're giving up! What the fuck? just like thrashing in your grasp in horror.
Well, the creature the creature that is Grand Dam is snarling. If they can speak bear, they don't understand it. He's not backing down though. No.
Okay. Even with one of them dead. Rarl, it's your turn then if you didn't have anything else. Grand Dam.
Plus, everybody tells him to. And what do y'all think? Should Grand Dam let her go?
Here's the thing. They just murdered my friend.
Yeah, exactly.
They just murdered my friend. Like.
Yeah, no, I'm on the same boat.
They just
yeah.
murdered my buddy.
Yep. So fuck him. She's lucky she's not getting the vor treatment right now.
I'm gonna lean forward and be like, he may have only been worth 100 soul coins to you, but to me, he was a priceless baby boy. Or girl, I don't remember. I look down. Boy. So, I kind of turn him forward. You enjoy this one. I whisper in his ears, we're the good guys.
One that you're standing next to is Smoke. It doesn't. So you're talking about her.
I do that to this lady.
Yeah.
And I take out a thing of popcorn.
Oh, okay.
But then after this, guys, we have to save the admiral. Okay, go.
So you want to roll intimidation, I guess?
No, I don't care about this person.
Okay. They try to escape again.
I will not. If they attempt to run,
fail.
I'll. Okay, good. Goodbye.
You don't see any violence coming from the other side, as the other side is now just one person struggling to escape Nimue.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming you're still holding that action. Yeah. Grand Dam, it is your turn again.
All right. Well, let's see here. Brown bear. You know what? Brown bear. 2 claw attacks and one bite attack and 1 claw attack. I have enhanced the claw attack, so we now hit on a plus 10 with where's the ability? An additional 2d6 damage, so it's 1d8 plus 2d6.
Turn to Aganon.
Nimue,
damn it. And I'll just say, we could still get the money anyway.
That's a nat 1.
I was planning on it.
Because they're grappled. Oh, that's a d12. Thanks you, cat. Not the person cat, but my physical feline. That's a 15. I'm guessing that misses.
Just misses.
All right, bite attack. Nat 20.
Yeah, that'll do.
The buyer's bite does a d8, so we'll do. Yeah, d8 plus 2d6. So 2d4.
Kill my friend. I kill you.
So 2 piercing and 6 psychic as his maw just like distends open wide and bites down over her head like a gulper eel.
You just hear her screaming from the inside.
But I forgot about strength mods. He has a +4 strength mod, so another 4. So wild shapes are fucking confusing. 12? Yeah, 12.
She's still screaming from inside. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing a whole lot of damage here. This is a crowd control class, not a do a lot of damage class. That's Grandam's turn. She's still not. If she's still not afraid, that's all I got.
I'll put her down then. If it's taking a while.
It is Rarl's turn.
I just reach forward and I twist her neck to snap it. I don't know what you want from that.
Her neck is currently inside of Grandam's mouth.
Oh, okay.
Would it just be like trying to dig something out of a toddler's mouth then? Just like
head comes off while you're trying to pull her
out. If the neck is currently in his mouth, then I'll just do the same thing, but I'll grip her shoulders and torso and just
try to pull her out.
No, just rotate her body to snap
rotate her. Yeah, to rotate her body. I wish to wring the chicken's neck. I'm just gonna do my regular attack because I figured that'll be more than enough damage.
Well, that would be for sure, but if what you're trying to do, I almost was going to say, just roll me a strength check versus
Can
hers.
I argue acrobatics?
No.
Okay.
I could see an argument.
Well, is it? I keep getting those confused. Is the acrobatics dexterity though?
Yes.
Yeah.
You you use them like a pole, like swing your whole body weight around them.
Well, let me see what that.
I didn't roll high.
Neither did I. So 15 versus a 6 though, and you hear a satisfying.
Grandam
limp.
Proceeds to continue to swallow this woman whole.
Turn to the bar. Sorry about that.
That tracks.
Had to deal with this
Grandam
guy.
turns back into Grandam and walks over to pick up Ciro's head, and then attempts to put it back onto Ciro's headless body, like a Lego.
I was going to say, make sure to put Ciro's head in your inventory.
No, I'm going to. I will be, but I'm going to attempt to cast Resurrection, and I'm assuming that, or not Resurrection, but whatever the spell is, the current level, bring them back from the dead. Let's see what I got. I know I prepared one.
Oh God!
And when it doesn't work because the character doesn't want to be brought back to life, I will
I
spend
mean,
a level spell slot. No.
he
I'm
could
going
just
to.
be an NPC.
No. I'm turning you. turning you into a talking head that Grandam's going to carry around.
Okay. Oh, it's gonna be like that one game. What's it called? Like Lollipop Chainsaw or whatever, where the girls just got the
It's a pretty common trope. It's also in God of War.
Yeah.
I'll find you the thing I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I know the game you're talking about.
Lollipop, lollipop,
With the failure of the resurrection spell, Grandam is going to cast Awaken on the head.
It grows some grass in place of hair, but probably like a single dandelion out of his ear.
A dandelion.
How you doing, Ciro?
You know, I had a joke. I had a joke if you would have worded that different.
How's it hanging?
That's no, not that.
How do you feel?
No, it's an Elvira reference. Come on, you have to.
Fucking no, man.
No, it's not, never mind. It's that one movie that I've been telling you to watch that you still haven't. But I mean, I guess I'm doing okay. Like, I can't complain really. But that's the game I am referencing. It's this cheerleader girl with a chainsaw who goes around killing a bunch of zombies, and she's got her ex-boyfriend's head attached to her waist, and he just gives commentary the whole time.
You look like you lost weight.
Well, I mean, I guess my waist is truly invisible now.
Anyways, we gotta go save the Admiral. He burps and then goes and stands on the stool, waving for the barkeep to come back.
Also, the Admiral dipped a while ago. So
he He peeks his head out from the door that he hid behind, and he goes, "Is it over? It's some right twats fucking shit up again." He walks back out of the bar and he points to the whistles that he just laid out just before this has happened on the table. "I think we were about to make a deal about going and making sure that you guys can get up into the tower to look for those batteries."
Yeah. Batteries.
And I'd said if you blow one of these there damned whistles, then you can get one of our hounds to retrieve the goods and deliver payment.
Grandam picks up the whistles. All of them. No, he just takes one and puts it in his pocket.
There was definitely at least 4 on the table. Without.
He'll take Ciro's and put it in Ciro's mouth. Here you go, buddy.
He just has it hanging out of the side of his mouth like a cigar. I love that image you just put it there. That is.
And
Oh my god.
Fantastic.
Geralt the barkeep just says, "Now if we'll just shake on it, then it'll seal the deal." And he wipes his hands off on his apron and sticks it across the counter. "I'm assuming you're leaving Alfred here too."
Take good care of him, Grandam says, spitting in his hand and giving it a good wet shake.
"Yeah, great. I need a new dishwasher," he says, and looks over at Alfred, and he goes. Alfred just chimes in with, "Well, as long as I can play a tune or two." "Not on your goddamned life, you fucking demon."
I'm sure
But
it's
he
not
shakes
that
your hand.
bad.
"Have you heard demon music before, boy?"
Bet it wrong. Holds up the devil's horns.
All right.
Starts playing.
No, you're going to want to walk into one of those shitters over there and jump right back down the holes you came through. It'll get you where you're going.
You're
What is
telling
it
me
with
I gotta
bars
flush
and
myself
sewers?
again.
Only if you... Oh, and make sure next to the toilet, there's a little dial. You're gonna want to turn it to the one that's the, Fuck, what was the dial's number again? Oh, yeah, 69.
With all these...
This is insane, even by my standards, Grandam says as he begins to walk towards the shitters.
with all the sewer bars and walking through shit, you're gonna give someone a complex.
Hey, this is exactly the bar that you guys came into very beginning for the evil campaign. It's just full circle. Yeah, it's full circle.
That's amazing.
I just Grandam will then dial the toilet to 69, and I'll go first. If anything happens, I can come back as a rat or something. Hold tight. Flush.
Me and George have formulated a plan. The concept of a plan.
I love it when it comes together.
Sorry, I was reading an ability. Is Grandam turning in the head for the bounty?
No.
Or are we not doing that?
No, Grandam is keeping
He turned
it.
He turned it into
he reanimated just my head. So now now he has both the rat and my head with him, providing commentary.
Way to collect the bounty was to turn the head in.
That you knew of, yeah.
Correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
You knew of. Mm-hmm.
And we had to turn the head into... I thought you said the barkeep, but the barkeep ran away.
He came back.
Try to turn my body in.
Yeah, did the barkeep see the head reanimated?
He did when Grandam put a whistle in its mouth, but he didn't really react.
You need to mutilate the neck so it looks like the head was destroyed. It can't just be perfectly cut because that looks...
Yeah, try to turn my body in.
So
details matter.
Barkeep, would you consider this bounty technically collected or executed? Ciro can no longer go about his life doing what he desires.
It was for Ciro. Do you have a last name? There's quite a lot of bounties. It just make the search easier. I have to go check the reference book.
I don't think Ciro ever gave us a last name.
I did.
Granddam Whispers, what was your last name?
Aelthor, Aelthor.
And okay, so if he had given that to us originally, she would have known that and said something different. So she passed it along the last name.
No, I really like the idea that like you're communicating through a toilet.
Shit.
That spell.
That's one hell of a toilet.
I was going to say, I'll explain the toilet here in a second, but we're doing something else over on the other thing, so I'll just let this keep going for a second. He goes, Aelthor, Ciro Aelthor. Is that with an S?
No, it's with a C.
Try a C.
Oh, okay. Let me go check here. And he goes to the back room real quick, and you can hear him. Fuck! Something falls down. He's like, Jesus, how do I get this sorted out back here? And he keeps searching for a second, and then he goes, here it is, 100 soul coins for the head of Ciro Aelthor. And he comes back out with the ledger, and he goes, do you have the head?
I don't have the head per se. That was
destroyed.
Destroyed in a manner. I have the body, and she gestures adjacent.
Oh, and he goes back to the ledger, and he goes, for just the body.
One cannot function without the other, yes?
Well, it seems like this contract was actually specific off the head. I believe they had something in mind about putting it on a spike or something so they could yell extremities to it. I don't know all of the shit that these bounties come in for, but they give us the coin and we are to divvy it out if it ever comes in, so... Well, I guess I'll take from the coffers, and it calls for 50 only for the body. They weren't going to get as much enjoyment, I guess, at yelling extremities.
I mean, there are other bits of value here.
They could
yes, absolutely. That's why they've got 50 here listed for just the body.
I guess since they are not present for me to argue my case, I will...
It was 150 for both of them, just to be clear.
Well, I cannot argue my case, so I will take what I can get. Thank you, good sir, for passing along the job.
He goes below the bar and pulls out like a little tiny chest and counts out 50 soul coins and closes it, locks it, puts it back under there, and then does something else you can't quite see, and then hands you the 50 soul coins.
You just hear Ciro, Ciro's just gonna whisper to Granddam, tell Rob to rob that chest.
And then he...
I was already thinking it. But I think I've already flushed myself.
You did.
You have a torque on. Getting it
where
to tell rob the chest.
And
yeah, so where exactly was the chest put away?
He said under the bar, under the counter.
Yeah. And he puts his 2 fingers together in his mouth and just whistles in a very high pitch, almost unrecognizable tone, and a hellhound comes out of seemingly thin air, just in flames, grabs a hold of Ciro's body and whooshes away in a bout of flame again.
Oh
man, if only you guys knew a guy who would do anything for money that was really sneaky.
Who's that referencing?
Exactly.
Okay. Then we just kind of like raises one eyebrow and tries not to react as the hellhound comes and goes.
Anyways, above, if you can call it that, you go through a bunch of different bends and turns. It's really hard to tell up from down, but you come swirling up in another toilet, it seems like, Grandam. That seems to be just like a enclosed not even really a washroom. There's nothing to wash your hands with, not at all. It's just a very filthy, like, poop smeared on the walls, if you can call it poop. It's like gore as well. And you just open the door a crack and you can see into the courtroom.
Nimue, you're not gonna like this.
Oh. Oh dear.
Hold your nose.
What do you have to report? Get on with it. Quick like a band-aid.
The shitter opens straight out into the courtroom.
Oh, that's not very sanitary. No privacy.
It's just like a studio apartment.
It's like it's a shit smeared bathroom stall that opens into the courtroom.
Is there at least a door? No.
There's a door.
Doesn't matter.
There's a door.
It's the judge's chambers.
If it opens up into the courtroom, then couldn't we get to the others?
It's go time, baby. Get up here.
Another toilet.
I start
Please, another
slinking.
Toilet 69.
I drop into hide, and I make my way to the others. Up the shitter.
For once
Don't
in my life,
worry.
I truly
I can-
am Skibbity.
Don't.
clean you
No, we're not
after.
doing that today.
I mean, it kind of is accurate. They are coming out of a toilet.
Can I just press? I can prestidigitation a 5-foot cube clean every 6 seconds. I'm just gonna clean my way
Yeah.
through the
There's a
tunnel.
toilet.
Before Jarl goes down there, Nimue gingerly grabs a piece of his clothing and gives him a pleading look to prestidigitation her as soon as they get out of the toilet.
Oh.
Like
Hey,
wordlessly,
don't
this is
worry.
what she's begging for.
I have a better idea, actually. I take the lead and I prestidigitation through
The whole pipe, all the way through.
the whole pipe. 5 feet every 6 seconds.
I think
Until I
you
get
might be moving
through.
too quick for that.
It's gonna, if you're doing it like that, I don't know how
It'll take
that.
a while.
I'm thinking
I
about
mean,
it
how big is
here.
the pipe?
Pretty
I mean-
long. Pretty long. I don't know, like 200 feet, maybe at least.
I'm imagining
Oh.
it's treating you like a Jetson. A shit-stained Jetson, dude.
Alright, well, then I'll just go regularly and I'll clean everyone when we get on the other side.
See you on the other side.
Whee! It's like a
Okay.
slip-in slide.
Hey guys,
Now y'all are on the other side.
You know what? I can do this. It's temporary. It's gonna be fine.
Victory would come over the torque and describe her and Frederick's plan to y'all. Since y'all are coming up to our level now. So,
I can see myself again.
Let's see here.
being that I have enthrall, suggestion, and enthralling performance, so basically, plus an ridiculously high charisma and performance ability,
So
we
is
were
the court-
thinking that I could cast disguise self on myself, put a suit on, and act as a lawyer, while Frederick puts his
Vestments
what was
on.
it, and acts as a testimony, and we both charm our way through and lower the wages.
Well, I was just trying to get us off entirely.
Yeah, that
Oh,
or
I have a question. How occupied is the courtroom right now?
you said it was empty,
Fully.
right?
No.
Oh, it's fully occupied. Earlier, you said something about something being empty.
The toilet.
I thought it was empty by the
So it's fully occupied. So don't come in here. But how do you think our little thing
How
would
big is
work? Because he also has channel divinity to provide a +5 to his charisma skills, and I already have a +4 plus a +10 performance.
Plus, I can charm anyone in a 30 by 30 foot cube.
And I have gift of gab, so if we mess up, I can redo people's memories.
As long as they fail a wisdom save.
Yep, but with enthrall, they'll already have a -10 on it if I can get that put up.
We're gonna bullshit our way through this one.
So how do y'all think that would
do every day.
fare? Because I'm not trying to have my third character killed within 3 weeks.
Alternatively, we can make a break for our loot.
Well,
This is
Also, we
we
never
can try our plan, and if it doesn't go work, we can still fight our way out.
literally.
I mean, Ciro has a plan currently. He has
What's
a
your plan?
Well, first he has to pray.
Rolling another
Also,
religion.
since Ciro's stuff is still on Adune, Ciro's portal compass is still on Adune, and we never discussed what that did. So theoretically, with Victory's will, it could teleport her to the last place she was before being transported, which would be the table, and she could just get all the items.
How does that work that way? Can you teleport to the table?
Can I? I mean, it would be the. I mean, we just had discussed this before. You were like, you said something about a portal and the last place you were transported when Ciro examined it at the very beginning, and I never used it. So could I go back to the table?
I always play by the rule of fuck around and find out. So, I mean, there's that. But also, if we're just being candid, we'd talked about, or I'd talked it out with someone that the magical items you get from the table to being soul locked or soul bound, meaning that you can't just like create a bunch of characters and take an item off the table and then just kill all the other characters and have like a bunch of god tier items.
But if Victory and if Victory touches Ciro's head with the compass, if Grandam can get it over to her, could they both go back to the table, and then them and Matt can figure it out from there.
I don't know if your soul is fully in the head, if it's more of just like
Well, I mean, we discussed
a
letting
vestige.
Lycus use Kalimba's dice.
Yes, we have
So
discussed it, but
that
we
means
haven't.
could Victory use?
We've discussed it, but it wasn't a sure thing because I think at that time it was still like you haven't tried it. So I'd said again, fuck around and find out. Which I'm telling you candidly, it's going to be like they're bound to the players that you had.
So whatever Rick's plan. So our options are whatever Rick's plan is, or Victory and Frederick try to be a lawyer and a priest as an attorney and a testimony,
so
and just try to charm our way through everything.
our shit's here.
Under a giant Cerberus.
Oh, it's under the Cerberus, not behind it.
Yeah, correct. Under. They're sleeping on top of it.
Fuck.
Well,
My roll 20 isn't working, so I can't see where it's at. But
our plan was basically to try to get us off scot-free.
yeah.
And then we could fight everyone if it doesn't work. It's fine, but
Over the table, everyone definitely did exactly what they said we did.
Did you roll another religion check there, Ciro?
Oh, I was waiting. Give me a second. And Jesus Christ. All right. Nope. This just like it's worse than last time. So damn it.
What was it?
3.
Oh, you don't even get the answering machine this time. You just get the boop, boop, boop. The number you are dialing is no longer in service.
Oh, wait. This is prayer. Wouldn't this be more performance or persuasion? Because you're beseeching. You're not. You already know. Religion is more about looking up and thinking about God. I'm beseeching.
It's also following the practices. You are not a cleric, so you don't get divine intervention for just free. That's a cleric feature.
I'm making the argument. I'm beseeching.
You're not a cleric.
He was saying he could roll something else instead. That's the thing.
That's what he's saying. You can use religion.
Yeah.
So have we been spotted yet?
Dice, please stop hating me right now.
I would say no, that you wouldn't, but and you realize nobody's really paying attention to that area, or if anything, everybody's trying to avoid even acknowledging that it exists over there. So for the most part, you guys have not been spotted. But if you had moved from that location, you would definitely have to be sneaking, you would guess, because it's pretty much wide open.
So much.
I'm gonna hide.
It
Yeah.
sounds.
Josh, does a 12 get me anywhere now?
You get a.
We're sorry.
No. With a 12, you at least get an automated response of.
We're sorry, your god is in another service area.
It's fully like Mario. Your princess is in another tower. Just.
I was more thinking along the lines of.
For blessings, press 1. For miracles, press 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Where do I press 2?
For primordial, press.
Shit, I'm pressing 1. Pressing 1.
I have an idea, but it's bad shit.
You press 1, and you hear a Our options have changed recently. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time. For Janice with accounting, press and for like you may have pressed into the wrong menu or something, it seems like.
If I reverse gravity on the dog, we can get to our shit.
But we'll just wake them up immediately.
And plus, the room is filled with people.
Can we try our first?
Yeah, I'm just plotting backup plans.
Do you want to fuck around? Do you feel like fucking around and finding out? That's the better question.
I have invisibility.
Always.
So I don't think we can argue ourselves out of this. Ideally,
no, we definitely can't.
We get Adune small somehow, so we can take her with us. We somehow grab our shit and we jump back down this toilet and we flee through the sewers.
How much shit is there?
It's all of our shit, all of our items, all of our money.
Would it fit
clothing?
Backpack of holding?
Likely, yeah. I mean, here's the thing. No, I turned a Grand Am.
I have a
the water bottle. The bottle.
That can hold
we could release the Kraken, and then suck in the Adune, and then run through the sewer.
We just have to get to it.
I mean, I point across. I have invisibility. Don't know.
How are we gonna get Ciro unchained though?
Demons typically have true sight.
He's still chained to the ship.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
Typically have
Wait, he's chained to what?
He's chained with to Adune, restricting his magic. Him and the Admiral were.
I'm a rogue. I could attempt to lockpick.
Let them start their distraction, and then we go.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast disguise self for myself and put on a suit and some.
The most pertinent question I have for you guys is: do we want to try this tonight?
Probably not.
I love you, dude, just to know how it ends up, so
Probably
that way
not,
I can formulate a backup plan for next time.
Oh fuck! I'm not.
I mean, it's pretty late. I got work in the morning.
Fair enough. It is almost 10 there.
Yeah, I get up at 6. So.
I mean, I guess this does give us more time to fully figure out which order we want to cast all of our shit in.
So when Adune gets small, can people be on Adune? When that happens and they get small with her, how does that work?
Yes.
She doesn't get small. The only thing we have that could transport her in a small capacity is the bottle that we have, the ship's bottle.
If I empty the Pokeball, can I put a new thing in it?
Theoretically, yeah.
Catch you, Adune.
Okay,
but you still have to have the Pokeball first to do that.
Yeah, which
all of our plans involve getting our shit back so far.
Except for the one we have.
Because the bottle is the bottle on Adune, or is that with our shit?
It's
a shit.
Or alternative plan, we go back, we rob that dude of all of his soul coins, and then we use them to pay our debt.
okay, but for mine and Frederick's plan, we have in total suggestion. I have suggestion, enthralling performance from being a glamour bard, enthrall,
Charm the
and
was a bad idea.
a ridiculously high charisma. And then
The
he
real
has
question is if they resist a charm.
Yeah, I don't think we can talk our way out of this.
And
we
then
did
he
exactly what they're
has
accusing us of.
We sure did.
y'all did that. I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
100% we did that.
We all know lawyers can talk their way out of anything.
Really convincing people can do anything they put their mind to.
And so
But we have enthrall, enthralling performance, charm person, suggestion, gift of gab on me, and then hypnotic performance, and channel divinity for emissary of peace on Frederick. And he could dress up like a priest and be a testimony, and I could use disguised person to put on a suit and be y'all's attorney.
I have no words to actually talk our way out of this. We'd be solely depending on rolls and their resistances to it.
I mean, given that I will be playing the role of an attorney, I would like to argue those would be performance roles.
Yeah, we're just gonna bullshit, and if that doesn't work, then we can fight everybody.
So would they be performance
But
roles?
we have to have the backup plan ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, but would they
We
be
can't
performance
just,
roles?
More or less. I mean, there are.
Okay,
You could
good.
argue that for sure.
Good, because I have a plus 10,
100%.
I have a plus 10 performance. So
I don't know if anybody's been in a courtroom recently, but they definitely aren't speaking logic in a courtroom. It's definitely just a show.
see, I have a plus 10 performance. I can
So-
try to weasel my way out of this.
If you're
be the
trying,
first plan, but not the only plan.
If you're trying to weasel your way out of this, then I would highly suggest that the stance you take be that
Your Honor,
we were
no.
like,
the glove don't fit. You must have quit.
well,
Yeah, exactly.
but the glove does fit. We 100% did it.
So did
Sorry,
OJ.
honestly, sorry, Your Honor.
From a certain point of view.
No,
a
we
lot of people have done
100% are
stuff
guilty.
recently that they haven't gone to
We
jail
no
for,
longer
so this
plead.
is very.
We no longer plead not guilty. We plead idiot. Mistake.
Like 100%. If they look into it and they get some sort of like if they put a zone of truth on us, we're done because we 100% did it.
Our plan is to hit them with so much bullshit so fast they cannot react.
Sure,
Literally.
but the moment a zone of truth is cast, this plan is out the window.
Well, we just need to win before that.
I mean, even then, can Gift of Gab like reconvince them and undo their past 6 seconds of memory, even with the Zone of Truth?
Also, Zone of Truth. What
The zone of truth is like 10 minutes.
So if
And
we
all
can just talk and stall enough for 10 minutes, then
They
Zone
could
of
just
Truth
recast
will
it.
go down. I can Gift of Gab erase some of the memory, and then
And they would just recast it.
going.
Well, here's the thing. You just have to say non-truths until you get there.
Forget
Not lies, non-truths.
Okay, so we can try this, but we need to come up with that backup plan. So
Does somebody
goes
have
south.
invisibility that could get up under the Cerberus and grab the ship?
I have invisibility.
But I don't think it's a matter of getting under the dog. We have to move the dog. 'Cause the dog is its weight is not in the bag, correct?
Could we use Ciro's head as bait? Would it have decayed enough for it to be used as bait, as like a treat?
I can move the dog.
All right. If things go wrong, I'm sure me and Grandam and we'd have to get him out of chains first. But I'm sure Archibald and Shrink can move the dog.
So why do we have to get someone out of chains if they're chained to a Dune? Just put when a Dune goes in the bottle.
Oh,
they
I'm not
just
chained.
stay on her deck.
I'm not chained to a Dune. I'm chained to the floor. My chains are just long enough that I can be on a Dune's deck.
Oh, you're chained to the floor of the room.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
him and the Admiral are both the only ones chained, so they can't use magic, and they can't move beyond a certain
And
limit.
Ciro is focused as all hell right now. He is trying so hard right now.
I
So-
could. I mean, that would be a huge role, even with a cleric. A divine intervention is a 1% of 100.
Yep.
Okay,
I mean,
so
all Victory knows at this point, because she is a little slow, is Girl Boss, Gaslight, and Gatekeep, which is what she plans on doing as
See,
the
that's-
attorney.
We're not
Gatekeeping the information, gaslighting them into thinking what I'm saying is true, and girl bossing her way through it.
See, we're
So-
not lying because we don't
Okay.
know what actually happened.
Who
Yeah.
Who else
so-
has
We
the
don't know
ability
what
to lock
happened.
that?
no matter
We
what,
need
we have to
to-
flush out this backup plan in case that goes south. We can talk
Yeah.
about how that plan's going to work all day, but we
Plan-
gotta have the
Josh.
backup plan.
Did they
Plan B.
take my
So-
feather?
Backup plan should be those who can disarm traps or lockpick, freeze the 2 people chained to the ground. Right.
Okay, who is that going to be? Who can do that?
I can do that. I don't know who
Okay.
else can.
I
I'm
cannot.
good for
so-
nothing except for charming and performance, and I will go
Okay,
ahead
so
and say that now.
any lockpickers?
If it's
Anyone else?
magic, we would need knock or dispel magic.
I have neither.
I'm
I don't know about those.
kind of good at charming, and then I'm kind of a damage sponge. So
I'm pretty
Sweet.
much all charmy, so I can't do. I'm in no help in this situation.
Okay, Grand Dam can lift a dog. How
Yeah.
close do you have to be, Grand Dam, to lift a dog?
100 feet.
Okay, so you can do it from where you are.
So then the plan would be get to the
Okay.
thing, grab all of the items,
Load
probably
them on the Dune.
release the Kraken, right? Run back to Adune, suck her up into the bottle, run out
Okay.
the shithole door.
How many items are under the dog? Like, what is the container that they're in? How big is it?
It's a massive chest. The dog is the Cerberus is like sleeping on top of it like a pillow. Has all 3 heads, which are each easily 10 feet in length. The heads just alone, so easily like a 50-foot by 50-foot chest.
If I take my knuckle dusters apart, it's made with a ring of resizing. So I could run over there, apply the ring of resizing to it, and then pick the whole chest up and run.
You'd have
But
to
then
be
what
able to
happens to your knuckle busters? Do they get big and you have to leave them behind?
It becomes a regular table.
You'd also,
We'd
you'd
have to
also
put it
have
on
to
the
physically-
Adune.
You'd also have to physically pick up the chest
Hmm.
to make that work
can I? Well,
for that item.
okay.
Then Warren or whoever's got strength.
Yeah. Well, I also have a backpack of holding that can hold 7,000 pounds worth of shit.
We just need to pick up the item first.
It's 50 feet across, you said?
Yeah.
What is?
Does anyone have the reduce
The
Yeah.
spell?
The what?
The
The
chest.
reduce spell?
Nerd.
Wait,
If anyone has the reduce spell, then we could
That's a big ass.
make it smaller.
yeah, I don't see how
Yeah.
it could be that big. The dog's heads are only 15 feet across.
What? Yeah. They gotta- I
From
mean,
here
is your
to
pillow
here is only 15 feet. 50
So that
feet
means
would
that
be
dog is
one.
tiny to compare to.
They're like it's like 35 here.
Well, I was
Okay.
imagining the chest is from here to here.
We'll call
You
it
said it was
30
under
by
the
30.
heads. How do I draw that arrow?
It's the measuring tool. It looks like a little measuring, like a little ruler.
Ruler.
Okay, so you said it was under the heads. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
15
mean-
feet.
But is your pillow exactly the same size as your heads? I
You
just
said that like
assumed it
we
was-
have multiple heads.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Sorry.
Okay, so what's the new size of the chest?
30 by 30.
Oh, it's like a body pillow.
Yeah.
The entire dog is on there.
Yeah.
Oh, I understand what we're doing.
Like
now.
a Snoopy
It's like a
sleeping
cushion.
on his,
I see. Okay, I was imagining it like under the dog's chin.
So how does this court work? Who is it, do we just have to convince the judge, or is there a jury?
So your best bet is to request a sky. What are they called? I'll have to look up the thing in the
I talker.
Sky Talker. That's like the lead. So right now we're essentially in a packed court where it's the people who want us guilty judging us. But if we were to call a Sky Talker, they are a neutral party. We may have one with us in the form of the Grandam's Pokeball.
My Pokeball. Get me
Pokeball.
So you could request, say you request Sky Talker, we have one present, but it's in the chest. Then they
Just-
open up the chest, and someone who's invisible jumps into the chest.
They just immediately turn and say guilty for the
Right.
time that Grandam summoned him on a second time and trapped him in a Pokeball.
That's all right. He's not a big fan of us.
Wait, how does someone in the
Not have
chest
to
help us?
He's in my Pokeball. Do I not have
No.
enough badges?
So the best
What would
bet
help
is
us
to
is
use-
in the contract, if you read it, it says you can request judgment by a Sky Talker, which is a neutral party. So if we want a neutral judge rather than a judge from hell who wants us to be guilty, then you should call for a Sky Talker.
Josh, did you write a legitimate contract?
Yeah, you did. I ran it through AI to see if there's a good way out of it. There's not.
Oh my
He ran
god!
it through AI too.
I need to see that contract. I will read it all the way through in its entirety and figure
Yeah, that's
something out.
not a great way to do law, but you know what?
Okay, so question. The point of this would be to open the chest so someone could go in? And
Well,
I guess I'm not following the chain of events
the-
here.
So number one, the point is to get a judge who doesn't hate us, right?
Okay.
She's
That
just
number
confused
one would
on, like-
assist the main plan.
She's just
Alright.
confused on like how does having somebody in the chest benefit us? Because once they're in the chest, they have no way out. That is how she's
then
looking at it.
if they have the stuff in the chest, they have the golden disc that can teleport them to the Idune.
So the plan for the person in the chest, which is most likely going to be you, because you probably have the most movement speed and you can go invisible, would be to
Sure.
get Frederick's backpack of holding, which can hold up to 7,000 pounds,
Dump everything in there.
and then disc back to the Adune.
Wait, so the person inside the chest would run around the chest shoving everything into that backpack?
Yes, so we could have all of our stuff, and
And
then
then
teleport to the
teleport
All that
Adune.
stuff fit through the opening of the backpack.
I guess. I mean, I guess it depends on what everyone was carrying, right? It's just everyone's gear.
Grandam
Okay.
shit.
Let me look at what Ciro had, and if most of my stuff
Look,
should, like,
unless
he
you were
didn't have a
carrying
whole
like an
lot.
elephant or carriage or.
Better get my
Yeah.
I thought a backpack your holdings did like
Not Dumbo.
it held.
Yeah, Ciro
So-
only had the only like big stuff Ciro would even have would be like his shield, his armor,
Yeah. And that
f-
stuff
I don't know how
canonically
big Franklin's
fits.
I don't know how big Franklin's business card is, or if that would be in any help. But I do have one of those. If we could
I
get some
mean-
stuff.
Franklin's business card would have helped you guys a lot more if you had contacted them before they left hell. Because as it stands, they don't like the other team doesn't know you guys are in this situation.
So it's 10 o'clock.
Yep.
I gotta be
Okay, before we break, we should decide on that sequence of events.
We can
So-
always also discuss it in Discord.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
May I try one more time, Josh, for the night's up?
For the night's up. Yep.
All right. Come on, please be nice to me. Please be nice to me. Please.
Big numbers, big numbers, big numbers.
23.
it'd be doing numbers.
Is that a?
No, that wasn't a crit. Unfortunate. That would have been great if it was.
Okay. Still not bad with a 19. This time I guess you'd get through finally, and you would
Enough
hear.
to offer up prayer.
You hear a sultry voice just say, "What is your wish, my child?"
All right, I'm going to recite the prayer that I sent to you.
Yep.
All right. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Nice meeting you.
Lady of quiet thresholds, keeper of the last gate, hear the rasp of my breath and the whisper of my steel. I am your half-scaled servant, born of ember and bone, a sword sage who walks the seam between heartbeat and hush. By the oath I tied to your shadow, by the names I have ferried, from warm air into your still harbor, attend me now. The world around me shudders, the living cling like frost to dying leaves. Wolves in men's skin prowl the refuge of the road. A tyrant's sigil burns above a city that has forgotten how to pray. My blade is keen, but the tide is higher than my shoulders, and the hungry do not tire. Mother of ending, balance on the beam of forever. Grant me a boon to set the scales true. Let my footfall be silent, and my will be weight. Still the tremor in my hand, and that every cut be measured. Every stroke a count step upon your bridge. Bank the fire in my chest until it is a lantern, not a wildfire. Let my breath be truth, and that strips lies to bone. Wrap my shadow in your veil, that I might pass unseen where mercy requires swiftness, and seen where terror must loosen curled fingers. If your soul is not yet ripe for your garden, turn my edge aside. If a soul has longed overstayed the dawn, set their name upon my tongue. Let the chords of fate show pale against the dark, that I may serve only what your mark for serving. I offer the memory of my fear. I offer the last warmth of my horde, the dragon of pride, the stubbornness of man. Take them, make them a key for this locked hour. And if the cost you ask is journey or scar, I will pay it. If the cost is narrowing my years, count them with calm fingers. Only keep your ledger honest through me, that the weak find a path out, that the cruel meet the debt they have written, that the balance returns before the sun is ash. When this is done, I will kneel where the road meets the river, wash the blade in the current, speak the names I have carried, and leave a ebon scale on your cairn. Until the last bell I am yours. Open the gate a finger's width, lady, and let your quiet fall where it must.
I will take your prayer, and I will give you a vow. And in your mind only, the scene flashes with you and her a half, split down the middle from the top of the head down to the middle of the torso. One side a beautiful lady, the other side a decrepit corpse, and you're standing in your marriage best with a priest and under a bough.
Yeah.
With with a crawling corpse on the ground, handing you a ring, and the priest says, "Do you take the lady to be yours?"
Ciro takes the ring and says, I swear to take the lady as mine.
And no others. And he turns to the lady. Go ahead.
And no others.
Turns to the lady. And do you accept this new husband of yours? I do. And she takes the ring and places it on her finger. You can see laden with other rings.
Each ring just has like a finger dangling from it, so it's just
Yeah.
like a little keychain.
And well, the priest says, "And with this kiss, let the vow be sealed." And she leans forward with uh, the half decrepit mouth and the half beautiful mouth with lips puckered.
And Ciro, who does not fear death, embraces death.
And you feel power surge through you, um, at the kiss, as well as a bit of your essence drain with it at the same time, almost balancing out to where you were before. It feels like, but maybe slightly more. And you come back to your senses, still in the courtroom, but you have a greater power than you did before. Besides what I'd stated, I figured this would be like a ritual casting that you'd have to do basically in
Yeah.
Prey. That's the only other thing that I've thought about in the meantime.
Yeah, which I've kind of tried to start put that together. That it's going to take a second for it to kick off.
Yeah.
Which I'll send that over to you.
Mechanically, what just happened?
Yeah, I'm lost.
He just promised himself to the goddess Death, in service of her to gain greater power. In her only request being, and it was more or less unspoken, but it was said in his prayers of not only serving her, but like specifically in ridding the world of undeath, because that is her nemesis.
I also have a teensy tiny request and then a question about something to follow. Since Victory is still like unseen inside of Dune, could I take a long rest? Theoretically,
I guess, but I don't know why you would. You didn't do anything, right?
I use the spell slot plus I get heroic inspiration because I'm a human,
Oh,
and I figured that might be a little useful.
yeah. I don't know if it'd be a long rest. It'd be more like a short rest. I don't know if that does it for you.
I don't think we're giving you a long rest amount of time, brother.
Yeah, this isn't
No.
gonna. We're not gonna be here for 8 hours.
Also,
Yeah, we're
would
cracking our knuckles and we're running in hot. First thing we get back into this game.
Yep.
So what does a short rest do again? Would I regain that one spell slot I used?
Short rest now.
For a bard now.
And for my
warlocks and such.
does me pretending to be a lawyer count as a performance? Because my feature says once per short rest, you can choose 4 creatures that watch or listen to you perform for 1 minute. Each target makes a wisdom saving throw and is charmed if it fails for 1 hour or until it takes damage or you attack it or it sees you attack or damage its allies.
Sure.
So could I charm part of the jury?
I don't know about the charm portion, but you could definitely be rolling performance.
Okay. But could I use that feature and see if I can charm them?
Yeah, absolutely. I always fuck around and find out. Always.
Okay. I'm down because I have Gift of Gab, so if I fuck up, I can reverse it. Baby.
Look, it's this, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to read the contract and fully decipher it and down to like basic English and then go from there. Like I'm talking, I'm going to rewrite it all down in the notebook and decipher each piece and make little annotations. What is your plan to do with what you just did?
This is the epitome of fucking around and finding out.
Also, wouldn't at this point would you classify Ciro as undead? Because that's going to be an issue with Grandam that you have. being that he is a reanimated head pretty much on a keychain.
Absolutely not. Ciro is not undead. Ciro is committed to death and cannot.
No, I mean Ciro.
Oh.
His head is. Would you consider him an undead since he is a talking head?
Yes.
That's gonna be a conversation between you and Grandam, because I don't think he's gonna willingly give that up, knowing him. And the fight they just had to get it back.
Well,
yeah, I'm about to say I'm kind of putting my final.
Oh yeah, and you promised your next level. That was the other mechanic thing
Yep.
that happened here
Oh yeah.
to her in her service, which is, I mean, it could be paladin, it could be warlock, it could be cleric. Just has to be something that is worshiping her.
Yeah. I just want to make sure this sounds.
Oh, could I, instead of using disguise self, could I use my disguise kit to put on a suit?
Probably.
Okay, I'm gonna do that instead, because I don't really want to waste another spell slot trying to do all this.
I'm just making sure this sounds good because I feel like it does. I feel this sounds good.
How do you spell Adune?
Adune, I think, right?
The U has an umlaut and the E has an
What is that word that you just said? I've never heard that word a day in my life.
it's a German word, like
It's like the one of the
what
marks
do you
above a
call
letter.
those? Yeah,
There
I
we
forget
go.
what you call
Yeah.
those.
An
I feel
accent mark?
Yeah, an accent mark that it's 2 dots over the U.
Oh, I was just wondering which one it was, because I know the U has several depending on the language.
I feel this is ritual length. I feel this is ritual length enough, Josh. I just sent it to you.
I'm just hoping I don't accidentally kill a character again, because I already know that's going to be happening sometime in the near future, because I know how I am. I just hope it's not this close in the future.
You can always make anything ritual length technically when it comes to a spoken portion. You just got to say it slower.
Yeah, true. Oh no, I wanted to just sound good, like an actual, like a ferryman giving a ritual that would sound appropriate to both the thematics and everything. And I think this will be pretty good once the moment arrives for it, which is literally going to be me while they're doing all theirs. I'm going to be reciting the chant.
Okay.
Oh, the contract isn't as long as I thought it would be.
It's not too
Most
bad.
good, about to say most good contracts are very, short and sweet and to the point.
Okay, so I gotta do that, and then I'm gonna finalize my backup character for victory in case she gets like publicly executed for lying in a court of law.
I'm about to say most contracts that are long and egregiously big usually have a crap ton of loopholes, caveats, and things that can be extorted.
I'm gonna start working on that character just in case. I think I'm gonna make her a pirate just to make it like a little fun. I don't know. That's just the vibe right now.
If you're not to get to play any characters on your D&D group, the club, the D&D club.
Oh, I genuinely have. I'm just kind of. I'm not there a whole lot, honestly, because my friends work a lot, even though they told their bosses they need off, and I wouldn't have a ride otherwise. But when I am, I just kind of sit off to the side and monitor everything because there's like 3 different tables going on, and Jacob bounces around from table to table. So I just kind of I'm like the warden, pretty much. I'm the self-elected president. That's what I told him. And then
A grand and wonderful thank you for those who took the time and made it here, to the end of the episode, where I know sometimes we are long-winded and others we are just dead silent. I don't know what to tell you. This is raw here, folks. Please remember to like and subscribe, and you can help support us just by listening. But you can also provide even more support, if you like, by going to Anchor FM page and following the support link there. If you do so, I will personally work in an NPC or an idea, whatever you'd like to hear played out. If you want, you can get a hold of us through one of our many options, including voice messages on Anchor FM, or DM to our Twitter, or any other social media that you can find us, YouTube, etc. You can share your ideas, otherwise listen for the shout out and thank you for making it through.